Every steel plate was a promise, and now every promise. They all sink in silence. They built her for thunder, not for wings, yet destiny has a cruel engineer. They tore her apart to let her breathe again, birthing a leviathan of the air. Men of steel shape nations, yet the steel remembers the cost better than they do. From rust to honor her rise, baptized not with alcohol, but by the omen of 3 floors stacked on top of each other like them, hoping too much too soon but daring enough to dream. Innovation is a fever that forgets sleep, chasing perfection through flawed designs. Even the gods have to go through the storm factors to know whether the faith or the iron studs are stronger. The phoenix learned how to fly by. I burned my first wings. Iron birds born from the beat. Beating her heart, she carried the last of her eternal illusions. Empire. Discipline is beauty painted in motion, though death hides behind its elegance. The world held its breath as the machines picked up the notes. The first of the disaster. They fly carrying sunrise in their wings and darkness in their orders. Triumph feels hollow when you can still smell the smoke of strangers. She crouched before the waves of the ship did not know that it was taking the coffin of her going forward. Empires conflict not over land, but over the illusion of eternity. Every ray of light, counting down the seconds for the rest of the soldiers' lives. Strike there, he says, where fate demands its due. They don't know that today's skyline hides the reflection of itself. They're waiting. He raises a finger and with it the entire empire as breath stops. The angel of death in the light of the sun. The red castle dissolves into the clouds of light by its own destruction. No steel can keep loyalty from dying, drowning with its owner. Rescue tastes bitter when wrapped in surrender. She bowed to the sea like a queen deprived of her crown. Every breath of the fire remembers the arrogance that fed it. Some pilots chase ghosts, mistaking them for orders. Respect remains even when reason for war has drowned. Peace begins where the sun can't go. The rear still suspected smoke long after the front line was silent. They landed not on triumph but on the trembling edge of disbelief. History began with water-cooled ink. Eyes. Nature regenerates fast. More than memory, only bones can keep the record here. She sleeps among shadows. The dead wait patiently for curiosity to find them. Time has stopped, but the echoes are still marching. Follow the lines of discipline. From Akagi's flame to atomic dawn. One unbroken chain of consequence. The sea sang its own song after the orchestra died. They learn dates, not beats. Heart beating. The numbers are not silence. In the middle of the memory, remove the LA screams only left. Charm when flying up. Peace is a fragile origami, folded from the ashes of yesterday. Enemies share the same motion and the same need to be forgiven. The stars at the bottom of the sea reflect the stars above. The ocean holds its own sky she used to sparkle. As her own certainty, now she only shines in her memory. We keep building as if repetition could erase remembrance. History is a tide, it retreats only to return gentler. Even the names have to be subdued. The patience of nature. Every light is a rhythm, beating the heart borrowed from those who live above. Spring is back, even where fire used to reign. Beauty and tragedy share the same palette when drawn wide enough. Was she brave?